Senator Josh Hawley had to tag team in. He put this tweet out on Juneteenth. Today is a good day to remember Christianity is the faith and America is the place slavery came to die. Now, y'all know what? It would take me all kinds of reams of paper. So I'm just not gonna throw up any more papers on this. First of all, keep that up. Keep it up. You can put me up, you can put Jordan up. Okay, now let's talk about this Christianity. Because it was under Christianity that enslavement happened in this country. Hello, somebody, but he wants to go ahead and pontificate about Christianity. And America is the place where slavery comes to die. Genius, do you understand even after the American Revolution, where the founders or the framers of the constitutions, the people who said, give me liberty or give me death, from quoting Patrick Henry to the British crown, at the moment that they created this nation, they could have said and down with slavery, but they decide not to say down with slavery and kept slavery in the United States of America until it was officially abolished by the 13th Amendment to the Constitution in 1865. Do you understand? So slavery didn't come here to die, brother. Slavery came here and was perpetuated for several generations before it was eventually abolished. And then, because there's a clause in the 13th Amendment we could debate, but we won't do that here today. And even after it was abolished, it took many more laws and amendments to the Constitution to finally bring African Americans into citizenship. So if you need amendments to make you a citizen, and you need laws to change to give you full rights in a country that you were born in, baby.
First of all, the United States was one of the last Western countries to end slavery, and it didn't even end. Let's talk about that. Look at our prison system here. I mean, Ava DuVernay's documentary on how the prison industrial complex is just a modern form of slavery is a great entry into that discussion if people are unfamiliar. People are stuck in prisons working for these giant corporations for pennies on the dollar, as the private prisons and the prison industrial complex and these companies make billions off of their labor. It's a loophole. They're exploiting a loophole in the 13th Amendment that allows them to, be slaves because of a crime or being convicted of a crime. So it's definitely still exists. We haven't ended it. But on that point, Josh Hawley was one of the Republicans, one of the many Republicans who opposed renaming American military bases. These military bases who still have names after Confederate generals, which is a very bizarre concept, but it shows just how deep-seated the Confederacy's legacy is in the United States up until today. He opposed it. And he tried to say, oh, well, it's not about, supporting them. Yes, it is. It's because we need to remember our history. Well, you're getting it wrong. So it's clearly not working. Naming things after Confederate generals, keeping these statues up, clearly is not doing this educational lesson they claim it is. So get rid of these statues, get rid of all of these names on bases or other government property, and start actually working on learning about the sordid history of slavery in this country and how it lives on today in the prison system.
There it is, Jordan. And the documentary that you are making reference to is called 13th by Ava DuVernay, as they said, and the people can watch that on Netflix. It might even be on YouTube, but it's definitely on Netflix. And the one and only mother, Opal Lee, who marched, who walked for miles, who collected millions of signatures to help to make Juneteenth a national holiday. Well, she had something to say about this. Take a look.
Juneteenth is actually the 19th day of June, and it started in 1865 when a General Gordon Granger and 7,000 black troops made their way to Galveston to tell the 250,000 enslaved people there that they were free. He nailed that order, it was called General Order Number 3, to the door of Reedy Chapel, African Methodist Episcopal Church. And when those people came in from their work and somebody read that to them, they started celebrating, and we've been celebrating ever since.
And we want to thank Mother Opal Lee for breaking this down for people like Charlie Kirk and Josh Hawley, who need to understand why this is important and what is significant about Juneteenth and how it is a holiday to bring all people together. Unless you're a white nationalist, you would be the only ones that would have a problem with a holiday like this.